Deep within the dense jungles, hidden from the world's gaze, lurked one of the most terrifying and dangerous creatures, a giant anaconda. This snake had no equals in its cruelty and ferocity. Even the most seasoned snake hunters shuddered at the mention of its name. It was a majestic and mysterious terror to all who knew of its existence. Such a monster could not remain hidden forever, and whenever the river, flowing not far from the small settlements, overflowed due to rains, the anaconda would slither towards civilization in search of its next victim. Its enormous body glided between the countryside homes, stalking people like a shadow, leaving behind only fear and destruction for many years. Despite many unsuccessful attempts, no one could stop this monster. The fear of it was so great that people avoided even approaching the places where it might appear. No matter how many times they tried to catch it, it eluded them, like a ghost of the night. However, everything changed when an ordinary young man named Jack intervened in this dark story. Jack was an inventive and resourceful young man, but unlike others, he felt no fear of the anaconda. He was curious about how one could capture such a monster, and he decided to use his knowledge and skills for this purpose. Since he was a little boy, Jack had been helping his grandfather in the shack, which was known for its problem with rats. His grandfather taught Jack to create various traps and snares to get rid of these pests. And one day, when Jack grew up, he came up with an idea. He decided to use his skills and ingenuity to create a trap capable of catching the anaconda. Jack spent a lot of time carefully studying the behavior of this monster and its habits. And finally, after many months of work, he developed a device that he called the strangling trap. It was a device that could grasp the snake by the neck and hold it, preventing it from escaping. It was strong enough to restrain the anaconda, but at the same time did not inflict serious injuries on it. Jack was confident that this was the solution he had been looking for. When the anaconda slithered towards the settlement again, Jack armed himself with his trap and set out in search of the monster. His heart was pounding, but he was determined. Eventually, he found it, hiding in the thickets by the river. Boldly and without hesitation, Jack approached the anaconda and carefully unfolded his trap. The snake suddenly attacked, but Jack was quick and agile. He grabbed the anaconda by the neck and activated the trap. The monster struggled and writhed, but the trap was too strong. Eventually, the anaconda grew tired and submitted to its captor. Jack managed to bring it to the settlement, where he showed everyone his captured prey. It was a triumph for Jack and for the entire settlement. The anaconda was captured, and now it no longer posed a threat to their lives and the lives of their families. Jack became a hero, his invention saving countless lives, and his name was inscribed in the annals of the jungle. Since then, Jack continued to use his skills to protect his settlement from various dangers, but none of them were as great and terrifying as the anaconda. He remained a hero to his people, the man who dared to catch the snake that even the bravest feared.